What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 13, Episode 2. So we start this episode off, child. They show us Scrappy on the road, doing what he do. He's still mad about the Bam. But then we see him after his show hooking up with Miss Diamond, the woman that Bam accused him of cheating with to begin with. And I guess she was right, because we got the whole situation going on, okay? Then we see Shekinah and Spice, right? So Spice is in her house. Shekinah comes over, and Shekinah said, listen, I have been trying to get in touch with Spice for weeks, and she is not responding. So I'm just pull up on her because I'm not playing these games, okay? I need to go see my girl Spice. So Spice got an attitude when she gets there. Spice is like, listen, when I needed you, you weren't there. Like, you wasn't in the hospital. You didn't come visit me. Like, I'm not understanding why you even bothered to show up now, because when I needed you, you were nowhere to be found. I don't really need you now. And Shekinah is like, girl, what you talking about? Like, I was there. Like, I called, but your girl, well, she said I wasn't there, but she was like, I called, but your girl Mina wouldn't give me the information. She wouldn't tell me where you were. She said, and I feel like she didn't want me to come because Carly was there, because, you know, I don't really get along with Carly, and now her and Carly are friends. All, you know, her and Carly are such good friends all of a sudden, and I feel like she blocked me from coming. She was like, I really truly was worried about you, and, you know, I was praying for you and everything. She was like, so don't do me like that. Like, I would have been in the Dominican Republic. I would have been on the first flight out. I did not know where you were, and Mina was taking your calls and wouldn't tell me anything. She was like, and I'm not the only one. Like, she blocked other people like you. And, you know, of course, Spice was like, I don't believe that. Why would Mina do that? Why would she block people from coming to see me? That don't make sense. She was like, but Carly was there and you weren't. And, you know, I don't even rock with Carly like that, so I don't even know why Carly was down there. So Spice was sort of thinking a little bit like maybe what Shekinah was saying was true. But ultimately, I think she still had an attitude, because she still felt like the people that I wanted and needed weren't there when I was, you know, damn near dying in the hospital, and now here you want to come through here, and I just don't know how I feel about that. So then we have then we have what's the dude, Mama D, Erica Banks, and we meet the new girl, and her name is Ann, I believe. And they're down at the club with Chaotic, right? Chaotic is dropping his album. It's an album release for him. And him and Erica flirting, child. And Mama D is down there doing what Mama D does best. Mama D is being messy. Mama D is down there talking about how Scrappy and Bam's on the outs and how she feels some kind of way. And Scrappy been messing around with Diamond, and Diamond done missed her period. So first of all, number one, how you know all of this? Because Scrappy came in later on, Amy Luciani, that's the girl name. Scrappy came in later on and was like, yeah, I'm not even really talking to moms like that, because she just started a whole lot of mess between me and the Bams that I'm still trying to deal with, you know, even though me and her ain't getting along. She really started a lot of, you know, me and Bam, she started a lot of the issues that me and Bam are dealing with right now, and so I'm really kind of keeping my mom at an arm's length. So how your mama know that you messing with Diamond and Diamond done missed her period? So, look, Mama D is just being messy, because she didn't come right out and say that Scrappy was the daddy or could possibly be the daddy. Or she was just like, well, you know, her and Scrappy been hanging out again, and you know Scrappy always loved him some Diamond, and her period late. Girl, what? Mama D just being messy. And of course she said it in front of Erica. And later on in the episode, Erica tells Amy. And Amy was like, well, no, Amy tells Erica. Child, whatever, both of them know. And neither one of them want to know. They're like, I don't need to know none of this. Don't want to know none of this. Nothing about none of this. So Safari shows up. And, you know, Safari was like, look, I had to get up out of Atlanta because it was just too much bad juju. The whole situation with me and my ex, and it was just too much. And so, you know, I just had to get away for a minute. But, you know, Safari gonna be Safari, child. So now all the guys are there, you guys. Scrap, Safari, Chaotic, you know, they're all in the house. And Chaotic does his little thing up on stage talking about he gonna call Scrappy and Safari out, talking about them being players or whatever, right? Safari tells Scrap that him and Erica are in a better space. He said, last year, child, we couldn't even be in a room together. But now, we can be around each other. We can talk. We can have some adult conversations as it relates to our kids. So, we can do that. Everybody has a good time. Chaotic drops his situation. Now, Baby is out in L.A., she done dropped the single. She doing the video for the single. And Sierra is out there with her, right? Now, while she's out there, because Sierra was supposed to be in the video. Sierra gets a phone call from her daughter basically saying, Mom, you need to get home because Eric is doing too much, okay? Eric is doing too much. So we find out from Sierra that basically things between her and Eric are not good. That he doesn't get along with her children. And things just have not been going well. So she was like, girl, I got to get back home because, Paris done called me. Eric is tripping. And I need to get home and I need to go check on my kids. So Sierra flies back home and we see later on in the episode, we see her and Eric getting into it. Baby, she dropped the bombshell and let us know that her and Eric aren't engaged, child. They done went and got married. So she was like, now I need to figure out how the hell to get out of this damn marriage that I done got myself into because this is definitely not my happily ever after. So later on in the episode, we see her and Eric arguing. We see her and Eric fighting. And she was like, you didn't even want children. He was like, you right. I didn't want to date a woman that had kids because I wanted my kids to be my wife's first. But I married you anyway. I grew to like your kids and accept your kids. And Sierra said something that was very valid. Sierra said, when he met me, my daughter was living with me. And my daughter is older. She was like a senior in high school, a junior in high school. And didn't really need my attention as much. But now my son is living with me. He's younger. She was like, and now I'm in mommy mode. And he doesn't like that. He can't deal with that because I can't give him all of my attention. And she said that, he going through people's stuff. He checking people's phone. And she said he is just doing too much. But she said, at this point, I just have to do what I have to do and play, go along to get along until I can get out of this marriage and get out of this situation. She said, because if I tell him what my intentions are, he going to act a whole fool. And I just ain't got the energy for all of that. Now, while this is going on, Spice done took her happy ass down to the studio because she told me something. I got a show coming up in a couple of weeks and I need to get ready for it. Ma'am, you literally still have an open wound. So Shekinah and shows up with another one of Spice's friends, and they get the fussing at her. Now, first of all, Shekinah, I don't know who did that surgery, girl, but you look good. Okay, Shekinah got the flat tummy, and she is looking good. Now, I'm assuming that she made a trip down to Dr. Miami, but she might have did it the old-fashioned way, but either way, she looked cute, okay? You look cute, Shekinah, you look cute. But they get mad, and they are fussing at Spice, right? And of course, Spice is fussing back at them, telling them, look, I got to do what I got to do. My fans expect something from me. I got to get back to my regular life. It's going to be a little bit of pain, but no pain, no gain. And they are really sitting here like, girl, are you, you literally have still talking about how you got an open wound, and you got to run back and forth to the hospital to get your wound fixed and everything. And here you are here trying to twerk. You trying to see how low you can go. So anyway, they get into a big argument, and Spice ends up putting their ass out the studio, child. And Shekinah was like, listen, I done been put out of better. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I done been put out of better places. So later on in the episode, Spice's friend ends up talking to Spice and letting her know, listen, she said, we really meant well. Like, we didn't mean no harm, but we were really worried about you. Like, we saw you. And she said, look, I saw you in the Dominican, and I don't ever want to see you like that again. Like, you were dead. Like, ain't nobody trying to see you go back there. So, and Spice said, I did overreact. I was doing a little too much, and I did overreact. And, I know Shekinah is only looking out for me. So then her friend told her, basically her friend confirmed what Shekinah told her. Her friend was like, look, Mina was blocking people from coming to see you. And, she whatever, what Shekinah said is true. And so now Spice is like, wait a minute, what? She said, well, why would Mina do that? Like, Mina is my friend. Why would she stop people from coming to see me? Why wouldn't she want people to show me love? Like, I don't understand that. Child, I don't understand either, but she did it. And of course they think that it's because of Carly and because she's cool with Carly or whatever. Now, while this is going on, Erica Banks and her baby hair. Listen, let me tell you something. It's not baby hair if it make it to your eyebrow. That's just hair. Baby hair is just that. It's just a little like when we was kids and we used to do our baby hair, we would take a toothbrush and we would just whatever we could brush out with the toothbrush, and then we just laid it down. That was baby hair. If your baby hair comes to here, it is not baby hair. Erica, get it together. So her and Amy are talking, and like I said, Amy tells her about what Mama D said about Diamond being late. But Amy also gives us a little bit of information about her family. She says she got family drama, and that has sort of derailed, her rapping career. She said, I run businesses. She said, my family is like the Kardashians. It's me and my sisters, and my mother manages all of us. But right now, my sisters feel some kind of way. They feel like my mama ain't there. My mama, don't have their back like she got my back. And it's just a whole situation that we dealing with. And I'm tired of it. I ain't got the energy for it. They are both getting ready for their performances at South by Southwest. And, they seem to be building a little friendship there. So we'll see how that goes, child. We'll see how that goes. One minute they friends, next minute they pulling wigs. But, Amy, if you gonna pull Erica's wig, can you pull that baby hair? Because it's not baby hair. Anyway, that was pretty much the episode. I know I'm late, but y'all let me know what y'all think. And I will talk to y'all. Let me make sure that's the episode, child. Let me check my notes. I think that's the episode. I think I covered everything. Oh, yeah, I did. All right. Let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah! Peace.